Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know this has been long awaited. It's been a very long time. Way too long than I anticipated. I don't even know that I really meant to take a full-on break. I know I talked about it before, but it just seemed like my life was spiraling out of control. Things just kind of kept happening. Felt like I couldn't even take one step forward without being pushed 10 feet back. Not only was it personal for myself, it was within my relationship as a mom, it was life in general, ups and downs of life, with the pandemic, financial stuff. I mean, you name it, it was all of it, like wrapped up into one big ball of chaos and stress and just too much to handle. Like I said, I didn't really just say, oh, I'm gonna take a break and not do anything. It just kind of happened because my life was just getting to the point where it was just so busy and out of control that I really had no way to film anything, to put anything up, to plan anything content wise. So not only did I stop making videos for YouTube, but I completely took myself off of social media. I didn't close my accounts or anything, I just never went on them. I didn't even go on them to check anything. Partially that was kind of nice to have a little break from that, but at the same time, that was one of the outlets. This right here, YouTube and even Instagram, has always been an outlet for me. That's kind of how it all started with my YouTube channel. A stay-at-home mom who used to have my own job, my own hairstyling company, something of my own, and then now only being a mom. Now, I'm not saying only being a mom is not great, that it doesn't have purpose, that it isn't an amazing thing, and that it isn't a job, because it is all of those things. But still, as a mom and as a woman, there are things that we're passionate about and things that we want to do, and it's nice to have a little bit of that as well, kind of, you know, mixed in there just to help us. In a way, maybe if I kept it up, it might have helped me, I don't know, or it may have gone the opposite and made me more overwhelmed and stressed. I'm not really sure. Anyways, obviously, I wasn't on there at all. There have been a lot of things that have happened. Now, if you've been around, especially before I just stopped posting anything, you know that I was dealing with postpartum depression. And that is one of the big issues that kept on going and growing when I quit doing social media and YouTube. My postpartum depression got even worse. My postpartum anxiety got even worse. A lot of it came from the environment that we were in at the moment and having to try to be as strong as I could as a mom to take care of my kids. During all that, I still felt very alone. And I was trying to put my family first, my kids first, and just say, look, if we can get through this, then I will go and help myself. Then I will do these things. Then I will do that. I will tell you guys that a lot of the things that happened, I can't even tell you all the things that went on and where my mind was at in one video. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to address everything. I think that over time on my channel, when I do day in the life vlogs and sit down chat with me's and maybe even questionnaires, I will definitely address a lot of the things that went on. I will go more in depth with it, and especially some of the situations as I feel more comfortable talking about them and working through them, because just because I'm coming on now and showing you guys this and talking about it and coming back to social media doesn't mean that I'm completely healed and I'm good and I'm great and everything's happy and we're good. That is not the case. I am still in it. I'm still working on myself. We are still working on our relationship, working on being a better mom. I have a lot of steps to still go through. There's a lot of things to go through, and really life itself, that's your life. I mean, I feel like anybody would know that. Life is constantly made up of lessons being learned, being taught, working through things, getting stronger, wiser, all of those things. But when it comes to these things specifically, I'm not out of the woods yet, if you know what I mean. I'm still working on them, and we are still working on them as a family as well. So because of that, as time goes on and more videos that I put out, all of that, you guys know that I like to be very open and honest. I like to just show you guys real life. You know, some days there's no makeup, some days our house is a complete disaster, some days my kids are driving me nuts. I will still be showing you guys all of those things, and within those videos I will also be talking and bringing up all of these things that have happened and that I am still working through so that you guys can understand more. I just feel like sitting down in a video and telling you all of it, like almost like a presentation and a bullet points and stuff, is just, for one, not personal, and number two, I just feel like that sounds weird. You know, to go through a list like, oh, this happened, this is why, okay, here you go, here's the info, and then move on. I feel like it'd be more organic and natural if, as we're going through the days, the months, the years, and things come up, my feelings start coming through, I'm having a bad day, and I can tell you guys more in depth about that and be more in the moment and how my mind is working. And a big one of those will definitely have to do with the postpartum depression and anxiety section of that and journey, because it did play a huge role in what I had gone through and what I'm still going through. When it comes to my postpartum depression and anxiety, I'm definitely much better place now than I was even a month ago, 2 months ago, and during this whole hiatus. But I still know that there are still lingering things that I'm trying to work through. I did eventually get on medication, but I finally got to the point where it was really helping me, it was working, and I was feeling less like foggy in my mind and my brain. I was feeling like it was mine again and not just someone else's. To be honest, I felt like there were two people living in my body. On top of that, when I would have to be faced with something that I had to think about, talk about, overwhelm my mind with, I would just shut down and run away, and maybe physically run away or literally just try to like block everything out, go somewhere else, which that is also definitely a big part of depression. You do not want to deal with anything. It's very it can be very selfish at times, a selfish disease where, you know, you're constantly thinking bad about yourself. It's about you, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing, just the facts. That's what you think, you know, I'm a horrible mom, I'm a horrible wife, I'm a horrible person, I can't do anything right, you know, whatever it may be. I definitely got to the point where it was really bad, really bad. Definitely, like, now looking back, I don't even recognize that person. It was not me. I mean, it was me, but to think of the things and the thoughts and the things that I did is like, I just don't know who that is. So I'm very grateful that my mind is my own again, and I feel like I'm in control again of what I think about and how I think about it, and that I'm able to be more realistic and actually have a thought process, if that makes sense, instead of just shutting down. I will definitely have more content and more videos on that specific subject, and also the triumphs and the good things and the perseverance, my faith, and my friends, my family, all of those people that played a huge role in all of this. So obviously this video is really just to have almost like a beginning video to a new chapter, a new journey in my life, and also starting a new journey here on YouTube, being able to share more personal things. Of course, there will be times where I will choose to keep certain elements private for many reasons. My channel has grown a lot and I'm super grateful, but with that comes hate and open for judgment by others. So because of that alone, I do not want to share specifics and a lot of very detailed personal moments, but I will still share as much as possible, just in the hopes that it's going to help another mama, another woman, anybody that's watching this, depending on what I'm talking about. So I definitely believe me even having this channel and starting this channel without me knowing was the purpose, is my life, going through it and being able to share those moments and those things to help others. I believe pretty much all of us have that purpose on this earth, whether you have a YouTube channel, whether you only share it with your friends and family that need to hear it, whether you're on a bigger platform. I mean, there's all kinds of ways that we can share our testimonies and our trials and our triumphs to others to help them, whether they're going through the same thing or not, or they know somebody that is. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking around. I want to thank y'all so much for trying to reach out to me to see if I'm okay, to pray for me, all of those things. Just to let you guys know, I've seen them and I've read them. I didn't respond, number one, because there's so many, and number two, just because of the mindset that I was in. I didn't even know what to say. So I want to acknowledge that, and I will, little pieces y'all will get over time. It just won't be all in one video like this video right now. I'm not gonna just go through everything and then go, okay, now let's move on to other content. Like, it'll all be organically done, all be mixed into different vlogs and videos. You know, I'm still gonna be sharing postpartum, motherhood, pregnancy. I mean, all the things that I've already shared on here, I will definitely keep going with. And the niche that I have, obviously, as my kids are growing up, I will be sharing things for older kids as well. So if you guys have toddlers or you have kids that are older, like my older boys, and things that happen, I will be sharing those. I also would love, love, love to add more fashion content into my channel, and maybe even do little series here and there for, especially, we're going into fall and winter, and those are my absolute favorite seasons to style for, like clothing wise, not only for myself but for my kids. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see more like style inspo hauls, try-ons, that kind of stuff for like specific things, what to wear during postpartum for fall, I don't know, things like that. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I hope y'all stick around, and I hope that you guys are able to get something out of not only this video, but the videos to come, and that if you have any friends, family members that are going through similar things that I've talked about today, or that I'm going to be talking about in the future, that you would share these videos with those people in hopes that it would help them as well. I'm just super grateful for the people that are closest to me, and for their strength, their help, and also for you guys, for my Soul Tribe Mama fam. I have seen your messages, and your messages definitely have helped me over time, being able to read those here and there, just knowing people that I've touched in other ways through my videos are actually thinking of me and my family and reaching out and caring. It means a lot, and it meant a lot then, especially when I was in the thick of feeling like I wasn't worthy of a lot of things and going through those deep depressions. Reading comments from other moms like that really, really helped, just encouraged me. So thank you so much. And again, y'all, it's weird being back, but I'm so excited and I'm so happy to be back, and I love y'all so much, and I can't wait to share more videos. I can't wait to do stories again on Instagram and all of that fun stuff. So again, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next one.